Imagine this. You're underwater, the world above is a distant memory, and you're surrounded by the vast, mysterious ocean. Sunlight fades with every foot of depth. The deeper you go, the more the light dims, until it's just a faint glow above you. It's cold, and the pressure is building. You can feel it pressing against your body, a constant reminder of the depths you've reached. Suddenly you see it. A giant lobster, bigger than a house cat, with claws the size of your forearm. It moves slowly, deliberately, as if it knows it's the king of this underwater realm. It's staring right at you with beady black eyes, eyes that seem to hold the secrets of the deep, watching your every move. This ain't no seafood buffet, my friend. This is a world where lobsters reign supreme and you're just a visitor. This is the real deal, a place where nature's giants roam, and every encounter is a brush with the extraordinary. This is the world of giant lobsters, a hidden kingdom beneath the waves where these colossal crustaceans live and thrive. I've seen my share of tough jobs, but lobster fishing is in a league of its own. It's a battle against the elements, a test of endurance and skill. These guys battle the elements, wrestle with traps, and come face to face with creatures most folks only see on a dinner plate. It's a job that demands respect. These aren't your average crustaceans. They're the titans of the deep, each one a testament to the power and mystery of the ocean. We're talking about lobsters the size of small dogs, pushing 20 pounds or more. They're not just big, they're massive, and they command attention. They're armored knights of the deep, built to survive. Their shells are like suits of armor, protecting them from predators in the harsh environment. Catching them? That's a story for another day. It's a challenge that requires skill, patience, and a bit of luck. Or maybe for the rest of this essay, let's dive in. There's so much more to discover in this underwater world of giants. Lobsters have been around for millions of years. They're practically dinosaurs of the deep. They're built to last, too. Their hard exoskeletons protect them from predators. They're scavengers, happy to munch on whatever the ocean floor offers. And talk about resilience. These guys can live for decades, growing bigger every year. They molt their shells as they grow, which is a sight to see. Imagine shedding your entire skeleton and growing a new one. It's a messy business, but it's how they roll. But here's the thing about lobsters. The bigger they get, the older they are. The older they are, the more breeding they've done. And that's important for keeping the lobster population healthy. It's all about respecting the cycle of life down there. Giant lobsters aren't exactly hanging out at your local beach. These behemoths prefer colder, deeper waters. Think the North Atlantic, off the coasts of Maine, Canada, and even Norway. Why the cold? Well, lobsters are cold-blooded. The chilly water slows down their metabolism, which means they live longer and grow bigger. Plus, colder water holds more oxygen, which lobsters need to breathe. But these deep water havens aren't exactly a walk in the park. We're talking about rough seas, strong currents, and limited visibility. It takes a special breed to make a living down there. Catching a giant lobster isn't as simple as casting a line. It requires skill, patience, and a deep understanding of the sea. Lobstermen have honed their craft over generations, learning the secrets of the ocean and the habits of these elusive creatures. It's a carefully orchestrated dance between man and nature where timing and precision are everything. The ocean is vast and unpredictable, and lobstermen must be prepared for anything. Lobstermen use a variety of methods, each with its own set of challenges. From traditional traps to modern technology, the tools of the trade have evolved, but the essence of the hunt remains the same. The most common method is lobster trapping. This age-old technique involves setting baited traps on the ocean floor and waiting for the lobsters to crawl in. It's a waiting game, but one that can yield great rewards. These aren't your grandpa's crab traps. Modern lobster traps are designed to be more efficient and durable, able to withstand the harsh conditions of the deep sea. They are built to last, withstanding the pressure and currents that can easily destroy lesser equipment. We're talking about heavy-duty cages built to withstand the pressure and currents of the deep. These traps are engineered to be both strong and effective, ensuring that once a lobster enters, it can't escape. They're baited with herring, fish scraps, or even artificial scents that lobsters can't resist. The bait is crucial as it lures the lobsters into the trap. Then there's diving. This is for the truly adventurous, the ones who don't mind getting up close and personal with these underwater giants. Diving for lobsters requires not only bravery but also skill and knowledge of the underwater environment. Divers use specialized gear and techniques to navigate the depths, carefully extracting lobsters from their rocky lairs. It's a meticulous process, requiring precision and patience to avoid damaging the lobsters or their habitat. And finally, there's trawl fishing. This method is often used on a larger scale, involving boats that drag large nets along the ocean floor. This method uses large nets dragged along the ocean floor, scooping up lobsters along with other marine life. It's an efficient way to catch large quantities of lobsters, but it comes with its own set of challenges. It's a controversial method, as it can damage the ocean floor and catch unintended species. The impact on the marine ecosystem is a significant concern, and efforts are being made to develop more sustainable practices. Section 5. Dangers of the Deep. A lobsterman's tale. Lobster fishing is a tough job, plain and simple. It's physically demanding, mentally taxing, and downright dangerous. These guys face treacherous weather conditions, from raging storms to icy waters. Then there's the pressure. Literally. The deeper you go, the more pressure there is. Divers have to be extremely careful to ascend slowly, or they risk getting the bends, a potentially fatal condition. And let's not forget about the lobsters themselves. Those claws aren't just for show. They can deliver a nasty pinch if you're not careful. But the real danger lies in the unexpected. Sharks, seals, and other predators lurk in the depths, always on the lookout for an easy meal. Section 6. From ocean to plate. The lobster's journey. Once a lobster is caught, its journey is far from over. It's carefully sorted by size and condition. Only legal-sized lobsters are kept, ensuring the sustainability of the population. The lucky ones are sold live, fetching top dollar at markets and restaurants. They're shipped all over the world, a delicacy enjoyed by millions. Others are cooked and processed, ending up in everything from lobster rolls to bisque. But it's not just about the meat. Lobster shells are used in fertilizers, cosmetics, and even biomedical research. Nothing goes to waste. Section 7. Guardians of the Sea. Sustainable lobstering. Lobster fishing is more than just a job, it's a way of life, passed down through generations. And with that legacy comes a responsibility to protect the resource that sustains them. That's why sustainable fishing practices are so important. Strict regulations are in place to ensure that lobster populations remain healthy. Lobstermen are stewards of the sea, working to preserve the delicate balance of the ecosystem. They understand that their livelihood depends on the health of the ocean, and they're committed to doing their part to ensure that future generations can continue to enjoy the bounty of the sea. Section 8. The enduring allure of the lobster chase. Catching giant lobsters is more than just a job. It's a passion that drives many to the depths of the ocean, seeking the thrill of the chase and the reward of a successful catch. It's an adventure, a test of skill and courage. Divers navigate through underwater caves and brave rough seas, all in pursuit of these elusive creatures. It's a connection to a way of life that has sustained communities for centuries. From the early days of small fishing villages to the modern-day fleets, the lobster chase has been a cornerstone of coastal economies. It's about respect for the ocean and its creatures, a deep understanding of the delicate balance that exists beneath the waves. Divers and fishermen alike develop a profound appreciation for the marine ecosystem, recognizing their role in its preservation. And it's about the satisfaction of knowing that you're playing a part in bringing a sustainable and delicious food source to tables around the world. The journey from the ocean to the plate is a testament to the hard work and dedication of those involved. So the next time you crack open a lobster tail, take a moment to appreciate the journey it took to get to your plate. Consider the hands that caught it, the skill required to prepare it, and the rich history behind this culinary delight. It's a story of hard work, dedication, and a deep respect for the ocean and its inhabitants. The enduring allure of the lobster chase is a testament to the human spirit and our connection to the natural world, a tradition that continues to thrive and inspire.